Today I'm sharing 3 Volvos you should avoid, plus 4 that might just restore your faith in the brand. Volvo's marketing department wants you to believe every car they make is a safe, reliable Swedish masterpiece. However, the reality is complicated. While some models absolutely earn that reputation and will serve you faithfully for decades, others hide problems that only surface after you've signed the paperwork. Tell us in the comments, which is the biggest lemon car you've ever owned? First up, we have a Volvo that might look like a smart choice for families, but can quietly drain your bank account. The first generation XC70, especially those built from 2003 to 2005. On the surface, it had all the right ingredients: 3-row seating, all-wheel drive, a big safety reputation, and a comfortable cabin. But under the hood, a different story entirely. The early XC70 is infamous for catastrophic transmission failures, often occurring well before you hit 100,000 miles. And these aren't minor fixes. Replacing one can cost more than the vehicle's resale value. But wait, there's more. The all-wheel drive system tends to wear out prematurely, and if you're hoping for a peaceful drive, forget it. The electronics are glitchy at best. Climate controls stop responding, infotainment screens freeze, and warning lights love to throw a party on your dashboard. The sad part? You'll find these SUVs for dirt cheap online, which makes them tempting. But what you save up front, you'll likely lose, and then some, on repairs, frustration, and hours at the mechanic. Unless the one you're looking at has been rebuilt and babied, this is one Volvo better admired from afar. Next is a car that promised entry-level luxury, but ended up delivering entry-level headaches. The second generation S40, sold from 2004 to 2011. At first glance, the S40 had a lot going for it. It shared its platform with the Mazda 3, had tidy European styling, and came packed with safety features. But once you get into ownership, the shine wears off fast. The engines, especially the 2.4i and T5 turbo, can be temperamental. Miss an oil change or two, and you could be in for engine misfires, timing issues, or worse. Electrical gremlins are everywhere. Power windows fail, door locks become unreliable, and don't be surprised if your dashboard decides to randomly reboot while you're driving. The suspension isn't exactly built for rough roads either. Many owners report worn-out bushings, squeaky control arms, and loose handling after just a few years. These issues pile up, creating the kind of slow bleed that wears you down, not with one big failure, but with a dozen little ones. While the price tag might be low, so is the long-term satisfaction. You'll spend more time fixing this thing than actually enjoying it. If you find the video useful so far, be sure to hit the like button to support us. The third model to steer clear of is the second generation C70, produced from 2006 to 2013, a car that tries to do too much and ends up doing none of it well. It wanted to be a coupe, a convertible, and a luxury cruiser all in one. But what you get instead is a car with the compromises of all three and the benefits of none. Let's start with the roof, a complicated, motorized hardtop that looks cool until it stops working, and it will stop working. Roof motor failures, stuck panels, and misaligned seals are common, and fixing it isn't cheap. Some owners give up entirely and leave the top permanently closed. Beyond that, the C70 lacks the stiffness you'd expect in a premium vehicle. Hit a pothole and the whole car shudders. And just like its S40 sibling, it has its share of electrical bugs. Seat controls fail, window regulators quit, and infotainment gremlins are a recurring theme. Yes, it looks great, and sure, it might be fun on a summer afternoon, but if you want a long-term partner rather than a short-lived fling, look elsewhere. Now let's flip the script and look at the Volvos that actually deserve your money. Vehicles that have earned their reputation through real-world reliability, thoughtful design, and good old Swedish toughness. Let's start with a fan favorite, the Volvo XC70, especially from the 2008 to 2016 model years. This isn't just a wagon, it's a quiet, capable workhorse dressed up in Scandinavian style. Sitting between a sedan and an SUV, the XC70 offers excellent ground clearance, a soft and composed ride, and a cavernous cargo area perfect for dogs, skis, strollers, or IKEA runs. Under the hood, you'll find Volvo's legendary 5- and 6-cylinder engines, which, when maintained, can easily cruise past the 200,000-mile mark. It's also available with all-wheel drive, making it ideal for folks in snowy or mountainous regions. The interior feels upscale without being flashy, and those leather seats, they're some of the most comfortable you'll ever sit in. Sure, the XC70 isn't the fastest or flashiest flashiest car on the road, but it's got something better: longevity. It doesn't demand attention, it just quietly gets the job done year after year. If you're after versatility, durability and comfort in one neat Swedish package, the XC70 absolutely delivers. Then there's the 2015 to 2018 S60, which might just be the sweet spot for modern Volvo sedans. This generation marked a major refinement in Volvo's approach. Styling got sharper, interiors cleaner, and the driving experience smoother. Under the hood, Volvo's 2.0-litre drivey engines brought a clever mix of performance and fuel economy. Some trims even combined turbocharging and supercharging to produce real power without guzzling gas. Reliability is solid. These powertrains have proven themselves far more robust than earlier versions, especially with regular oil changes and the occasional software update. Inside, the S60 is minimalist but luxurious. Soft touch materials, clean lines, and excellent seats that make long drives feel like short ones. Safety tech is plentiful too. Lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and forward collision warning were all available and often standard. It's the kind of car that quietly outperforms expectations, a luxury sedan that doesn't try too hard but still gets everything right. If you're looking for a daily driver that balances comfort, performance, and long-term dependability, this one's hard to beat. For those who prefer something taller, the second generation XC60, starting in 2017, is Volvo at its most modern and confident. This SUV is a masterclass in blending style, practicality, and technology without going overboard. On the outside, it's elegant and understated. Inside, it's pure Scandinavian calm, minimalist but warm, with a massive touchscreen in the center and some of the most comfortable seats in the segment. It's a quiet ride too, with thick insulation and a suspension tuned for comfort, not drama. Power comes from a lineup of turbocharged, supercharged and hybrid engines that offer plenty of grunt while still being surprisingly efficient. And unlike older Volvos, this generation doesn't come with a long list of nagging reliability complaints. Most owners report smooth sailing, especially on the T5 and T6 trims. But what really seals the deal is the safety tech. Adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, pilot assist. Volvo went all in. If you've got a family or just want peace of mind in your commute, the XC60 is one of the smartest SUVs you can buy used today. And then there's the legend, the tank, the Volvo 240. Built from 1975 to 1993, arguably the most iconic Volvo ever made. This isn't just a car, it's a cultural artifact. You've seen them everywhere. Still chugging along, still square as ever, still refusing to die. That's not luck, that's engineering. The 240 is powered by engines like the B21 and B230 inline fours, known for their absurd durability. People joke that they're bulletproof, but honestly, it's not far from the truth. These engines will keep running even if you forget to change the oil once or twice. The car is simple, rugged, and built like it was designed to survive the Cold War. Mechanics love it because parts are easy to find and everything is accessible. And despite its blocky looks, the 240 has a kind of charm that sneaks up on you. It's not fast, it doesn't handle like a sports car, but it's real, honest, dependable in the way so few cars are anymore. If you want something that'll last a lifetime and make you smile while it does, the 240 is still one of the best cars Volvo has ever made.